they compete. No matter who they have out there, they're going to compete. They didn't get this far, so just give up. And we knew that. And closeout games are already tough. But we just try to keep fighting. Guys miss a lot of shots early that we normally make, but we just kept pushing. Our defense was kind of slow. Everything was too easy for them in the first half, especially CJ and Melo too. And coach kind of got after us at halftime and told us to just pick it up a little bit. And after that, we were able to come out in the second half and compete.
Tanya?
What do you think you guys learned about yourselves throughout the course of this series? From game one, where you're working out offensive issues to now, and just the evolution of what you learned about yourselves?
When we played Laker basketball, running in transition, playing great defense against stops, running in transition, playing for each other, playing scrappy. I think we're a tough team to beat. First game, we didn't lock into our defensive coverages, especially late game. We wasn't making shots, we wasn't running, we wasn't being scrappy, and we ultimately lost. That led to a loss for us, and we picked it up games 2 through 5 and was able to win. So we know we're a tough team to beat, we know we're a great team, and we just got to play that way every night.
Okay, I think we'll throw it back to Tanisha.
Okay, we'll go with Daniel McMenamin.
Anthony, could you take us through the last few days for you? Did you expect to be able to play basketball tonight? Did you question at any point? And did you feel like that process did anything for your guys as a team, you guys as a team?
Emotions been very high. The process was, up and down. I don't think no one really expected to play after seeing Milwaukee, but obviously we met a couple times and felt like our platform is bigger here to get out what we need to get out to the media, and we had some meetings with the owners, and some players to try to figure out, if we do continue to play, what our demands are, and we're able to get that sorted out, and decide to play. We had the owner's word, that they were going to do their part. So, and we started seeing, change stuff started coming out, about opening arenas for voting sites. So, the things that we can control, that we want to get out there, to do our part while we're here in the bubble, has been moving forward. And so for that we decided to play. But I say that it was a lot of up and down emotions, especially with our team. We just didn't know what we wanted to do at that point. But we had a couple meetings ourselves and came together and thought, playing would be a good option as well.
Claudia.
Heidi, congratulations, first of all. Any concerns about the three-point shooting, and do you guys expect to improve in that area?
Guys missed shots tonight. I think games 2 through 4, we shot the ball pretty well from 3. Our shooters have been making shots. A couple of days off kind of got out of rhythm, especially with a lot going on outside of basketball. We didn't get in the gym as much as we wanted to, but I think we'll be fine.
Thank you. Alec?
Tanya Ganguly?
Danny described the scene to us where he was napping and there's a bang on the door, like emergency team meeting, because the Bucks decided not to play. What do you remember about that moment, and what was your reaction when you first found out that they weren't what they were doing?
Same thing Danny said. I was in the middle of my pregame nap, getting ready to play, and the guy was banging on the door, and I didn't know what was going on until, even during the meeting, I was still kind of sleeping, just, unaware of everything. And then when we saw that, Brown called a meeting and brought everybody down and just kind of talked about, what would be our plan, Obviously we're gonna, stick with our, our league and other teams and stay as a brotherhood. And ultimately we decided, that we weren't gonna play either. And that was pretty much it for that day. And then, had a meeting that next morning to figure out the plan for the rest of the time here.
What were when you guys were having these discussions, what were sort of the pros and cons of continuing to play?
The pros was for sure using our platform. We feel like we're stronger together here. Guys going individually and trying to speak out. Voices probably won't be heard as loud as being here and using this NBA platform. The cons are just not being able to be out there, like guys want to. Before the bubble, guys on the front line and doing as much as they can in their communities, and it's just tough not to be there, especially when it's happening in some guys' backyards. And so you always want to do as much as you can for your communities, and a lot of guys are used to being in the communities and helping out, and being here and not being able to physically be there is tough on guys. But we just kind of just weighed everything out, and as a league, every team, every player that was here, coaches included, and just figured out what would be the best option. That was to continue to play and stay here.
Last two questions, Mike Trudell.
Hey, AD, I'm wondering what you think is the key to your defense against both big and small lineups, how that's been successful all season long. And I know you don't know who you're going to play next round yet, but what do you think has been the key defensively, especially the way you guys played this series?
Being scrappy. We got a lot of talent, and when we're scrappy defensively, diving on the floor, talking, picking guys up full court, that's who we are, and that's how we win games. We're not going to shoot the ball well every night, but we still want to be able to, play defense and hold teams to, a certain amount of points each game, and have a great defensive rating. So, for us, if we continue to do the things that we've been doing defensively and, talking and picking up full court, rotations, covering for guys, then we got a bright future ahead of us.
Last question, Dylan Hernandez.
Yeah, hi, Anthony. You mentioned the owners giving you guys your word. Now, a lot of these owners do support very conservative causes. The DeVos family that owns the Orlando Magic, you could argue, has been kind of like actively almost trying to destroy our educational system. How confident are you that they're going to keep their word? And if they don't, I guess, how confident are you that I guess you guys have kind of the leverage to force them to do so?
Yeah, we do have the leverage, and I mean, after the meetings, we're very confident that they will. The conversation went well, and then if they don't, then we won't play again. It's simple as that. And but I say after the meetings, it was very, very powerful meetings, impactful meetings, and I think the owners will.
All right. Thank you, Anthony.
By the way, LeBron James, real quick. First 30-point triple-double since when, Rob?
When?
You?
I get the night off for that one.
1988, Big Game James, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. That's the last time the Lakers.
A madman on this floor. He can do whatever he wants at any time. He can, if you look at that stat line, the thing, even though it was only 4 for 4, I'm more impressed that he was 4 for 4 from the free throw line, because we all know he has his issues from the free throw line. And sometimes you need to just, open that rim up and knock down some free throws. And we're going to need this down the stretch, because he's going to go to the line and he needs to knock them down.
He's averaged in this series 27, 10, and 10. So when Rob says he does it all, that's the thing, James. Whatever you need in a game, he will give you that every single night.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, he really knows how to survey the situation, whether that's the night before the game, whether that's the day of the game, whether that's an adjustment he has to make at halftime. But he always has his pulse on the team and what they need. And that's what good leadership is, knowing what they need. Magic was like that. If you needed to score, you needed to rebound, he does it. And it's not a secret why he's the best.